COA? Anybody from COA? Wala rin.
Well, Mr. President, yung punto ko ho kasi, ang District Engineering Office, parang maliit ho yan ng DPWH. No? Sila yung nagpaplano, sila gumagawa ng work program, sila rin nagpapabid, sila nag-i-inspect, at sila rin nagbabayad sa kontraktor. So kung nagsasabuatan ho yan, wala na ho tayong magagawa. Pero meron ho tayong safeguard dyan, yung COA. That's why it's important na matanong ho natin yung COA, lalo na ho yung revelation po ng ating chairman, Senator Lacson, na yung mga projects na binayaran, for example po, may isang project in just 34 days na bayaran na from the time the notice of award na bigay. Meron nung isang project in 15 days after the notice of award na bayaran na ho. So lahat ho ito lalabas sa post-audit. Ang tanong, bakit ho nakalampas ho sa post-audit? At sunod-sunod po yung pangyayari. So may I request the committee na maimbitahan po ang COA, specifically po yung resident team, audit team leader na si Ms. Cinderella Santos. Siya po yung in charge, I believe, during those times. And also the other COA resident auditors who were present during the times of 2022 all the way this time.
We'll do that, Senator Sherwin.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Tatalong po ako sa ibang topic and I want to direct this to the DBM. Sa DBM, Yusek, under the unprogrammed allocations, pwede bang mayroon bang flood control projects na pinupondohan?
Your Honor, yes, Mr. Chair, we have funded some flood control projects under the unprogrammed appropriations.
Itong mga flood control projects, are these specified in the GAA? Naka-align item ba sila? Kasi unlike sa program, nakasulat sa libro yon. Yung pinakita ni Senator Joel, lahat nakasulat sa libro yon. So, saan program ba, naka-ano ho siya? Naka-line item ho siya?
There is no list of unprogrammed appropriations for rather for flood control projects, Mr. Chair.
So wala hong line item sa unprogram, pero napopondohan using the unprogram.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Tama. So magkano ho ang hindi, before I do that, ano ho ang proseso sa pagre-request ng flood control sa unprogrammed funds?
Okay. So, Mr. Chair, as far as the provisions of the unprogrammed appropriations, there is a need for us to have the certification of excess revenue from the Bureau of the Treasury before we unlock the unprogrammed appropriations. Now, as to the release of the projects for other, not only for the flood control, but also for other projects, infrastructure projects, because we have some. Under the provision po, mayroon po tayong tinatawag na yung support to infrastructure projects and even social services. So
that's a GIP.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
It's a GIP under unprogram. But we want to focus on program. Paano makaka-access para sa flood control project sa unprogram? Assuming may excess fund. Ano ang proseso? Sino magre-request? Sino mag-a-approve?
Okay. So the process, Mr. Chair, is nandun po sa special provision kung ano yung mga priorities po natin as to how we're going to fund the unprogrammed appropriations. So we have a list here, Mr. Chair, of those approved already, the unprogrammed appropriations.
No. Let's talk about the process first. Paano yung proseso? For flood control lang For flood control, alam ko meron yang social services, meron yang military modernization, but let's focus only on flood control. Paano ang proseso para ma-access ang program para sa flood control projects? Ano ang step 1? Anong step 2? Kasi hindi siya naka-line item, di ba? Tama, Yusek?
Yeah.
Naka-lump sum ang program,
Yeah.
correct? So walang line item siya. Hindi natin alam kung ano yung mapopondohan.
Yes,
Correct?
Mr. Chair.
So ano ang proseso ngayon para mapondohan yung mga flood control projects?
Yeah, basically, Mr. Chair, it's a request from the agencies. And this particular case, the Department of Public Works and Highways, you have to submit the special budget request for us. So, of course, with the supporting documents that these projects are being evaluated and ready for implementation, Mr. Chair.
Okay. So ang assumption nyo, in-evaluate to ng DPWH, ang assumption nyo ay meron siyang dokumento.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And then after that, what is the approval process?
So basically, this is being approved by the Department of Budget and Management, the secretary, who will be the one to sign, of course, the release documents for those requests for flood control or under the unprogrammed appropriations.
So from DPWH, it goes to an approval process, and who approves it?
From the DBM, the secretary,
The
Mr.
secretary
Chair. Yes.
of DBM approves the flood control
Yes,
projects.
Mr. Chair.
Okay. And then among maraming sinasubmit yung DPWH, 'di ba? Nagsasubmit sila flood control, nagsasubmit sila ng kalye, nagsasubmit sila ng iba-iba. Who now prioritizes which infrastructure projects will be funded? Pag sinabit sa inyo.
So basically, Mr. Chair, we ask them also what are their priorities. So that's why if ever that will be their priority, then that will consider that. Then kami po the DBM will process now this a special budget request from the department agencies, Mr. Chair.
Does DBM prioritize which infrastructure projects will go first? For example, unahin muna natin kalsada, unahin na muna natin bridges, o unahin na muna natin flood control.
Okay.
Sino ang nagdi-dictate? Kasi alam ko maraming sinasabit sa inyo yan eh.
Yeah. Mr. Chair, as far as the nakalagay sa special provision po kasi, ang prioritization first is unahin po natin yung if this is for the whole general for the unprogrammed appropriations. Una po, personal benefits. Okay. Second is the social services program natin.
No, just on flood control lang.
Okay.
Just on infrastructure project. Who prioritizes the release of infrastructure projects?
Mr. Chair, may I interject with the permission?
Saan program ba? Yes, go ahead.
With the permission of Senator Gatchalian.
Mr.
Yes.
Chair, I think the DBM is not being forthright. Ang tinatanong po kasi sa inyo, sino nagpa-prioritize? Sino sa DPWH? Bakit hindi mo sabihin everything else starts from the planning services sa opisina ni Yusek Catalina Cabral? Siya lamang, she is the only person and nobody else ang nakakaalam nito sapagkat lalo na ngayon, siyang may hawak lahat ng database ng DPWH. Hawak niya yung MIS, hawak niya yung PCMA, hawak niya yung MYPS, hawak niya yung RBIA, hawak pa niya yung HDM4. Wala nang iba, siya lang. At kung kanina, kung sinagot mo lang kagad si Senator Gatchalian, maliwanag eh, pupuntahan siya ng mga paboritong mga politiko. Dito na unprogram ang pinag-uusapan natin eh. Tama lang na sinabi mo eh, walang description to eh. Flood control, papasok sa 002, hindi ba? Pero wala kayong guidelines doon eh. Papasok ang mga politiko dyan na maghahanapan, ito na yung paborito niya, lahat ng ito dyan na matutupad dyan. Kasi dati kasi sa DBM, panahon ni Secretary Jokno, alam ko po yun, 2019, manual po niyong ginagawa. Pupunta yung mga staff
Excuse me, Senator Marcoleta. Nakaligtaan ko, nakarami na kayo ng tanong.
Oo nga pala.
Back to Senator Sherwin.
Salamat sa inyong pagpapasensya. Salamat,
Chairman,
Senator.
ako gumagalang lang ako sa nakakatanda. So, babalikan ko lang, Mr. Chairman. Yusek, magkano ang na-release for flood control in unprogrammed for 2023?
Mr. Chair, for 2023, for our
Flood control lang.
okay.
Senator Servin, you have
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Okay, I'll
Okay,
wrap up,
but-
Mr. Chairman.
okay.
I'm just
There is a total of 34 billion pesos, 34 billion 056,000 million 497,000
for 2024.
2024. It's 107.9 billion, Mr. Chair.
But Mr. Chairman, let me just make a point. No, I'll show on slide 2, Mr. Chairman, because humingi kami sa DPWH yung mga projects ng 15 top contractors. We requested, Carla, paki-flash, a list of all the projects of all the top contractors. And may napansin ho kami na yung Wawaw Builders, on slide 5 pala, Carla, on slide 5, mayroon project ho ang Wawaw Builders worth 1.5 billion, wala ho sa NEP at sa GAA. Can you flash? Hindi ho namin mahanap kung paano ho napondohan. 1.5 billion. This is only one contractor we tested. So hindi ho namin mahanap. And then, pinasubmit ho namin in DBM kung ano po yung mga saro nila sa program amounts on slide 6, Carla. We saw that yung Wawaw Builders napondahan yung kanyang mga projects through unprogrammed amounts, no? Na hindi ho naka-line item sa GAA. So these are just requested by the DPWH through the DBM, and kaya nga tinatanong ko ano ba yung process, and decided upon by the Secretary of DBM. So gusto ko malaman, ito yung nakita ho namin, no? Ito po yung laman sa GAA. And on slide 14, nakita ho namin for fiscal year 2023, almost 25 billion ang na-fund for flood control, and fiscal year 2024, almost 85 billion for flood control. Marami pa ho kasi ibang mga projects.
Senator, can we take this up after Senator Bato or after our lunch break?
Yes,
Kasi
Mr.
medyo
Chairman.
mahaba.
I'll wrap up na, Mr.
All right,
Chairman.
sige.
So, Mr. Chairman, the point I'm trying to make is outside of the program 270 billion, meron pa ho mga, just to give you an example, for 2024, 731 billion of unprogrammed amounts. Sa 2023, 800 billion na pwede pong kuhain at gamitin for flood control. So hindi natin nakikita to because wala hong line item. Parang naging pork barrel ho to ng lump sum that we need to take a look.
Yan din po yung ginamit ng isang congressman sa Oriental Mindoro, unprogrammed, doon bumunot.
Correct. That's why,
Anyway.
Mr. Chairman, as a policy nga, I wanted to propose to our colleagues na tanggalin na huwin ang program kasi nagiging kitty lang o nagiging lump sum. At ginagamit lang ho to in projects na hindi naman na-vet ng mabuti.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
Anyway, you're the
Chairman.
chairman of the Branch Committee. You can take that up during the in plenary or even during the committee hearing. Senator Bato de la Rosa is
Mr. Chairman,
recognized.
just on this point, with the indulgence of Senator Bato, may the committee